Hi, Dr. Victor Rafa with Gateway Rehab and Wellness Center, coming back at you again with our weekly Talk with Doc episodes. Today, I would like to talk to you about low back pain. It is very common. One of the reasons it is so common is because a lot of us sit too much and we don't do enough mobility. When we sit, our hip flexors right here are in this 90-degree position and they get very tight, and our knees are usually bent as well as we sit, and our hamstrings get tight. Those two things combined create a pull on your low back that irritates it quite often. The other part is a lot of us will have low back pain when we just bend over to pick up something maybe insignificant. We drop something, we just kind of reach down, pick it up, don't use proper technique, bending the knees to pick it up. Well, in general, our bodies should be able to handle those motions of picking up, whatever it is, very simply. But every once in a while, you have the vertebra in your body, and as you bend forward, one of the small, what are called intrinsic muscles of your back, misfire. You get a small, quick slippage, and that causes a strain in the deep area of your low back, and those can be very, very painful. So now we have this pain in our low back. It's hurting us. We can't get up very easily. It's hard to put our clothes on. We're kind of down and out. What do we do? Well, over the years, I've come together with what I call the bread and butter exercises for low back pain. They're not hard to perform. You want to do them, a few times in the day, maybe in the morning when you first get up to get mobility going, again in the afternoon, and maybe again before you go to bed. The first exercise in the lower back bread and butter, as I call them, is the cat-cow. It's a pretty simple exercise. If you've done yoga, you're probably familiar with this. You're going to simply lay or sit with your hands and knees. You're going to push your back up into the air, tucking your head down. Rotate your pelvis, bring your stomach down and head up. You're going to repeat this 10 repetitions. This is the cat part, rotating your hips, dropping down, and the cow part, or like a lolling cow. That's where it gets its name, cat-cow, the hissing cat, and then the lolling cow. The second exercise, after you finish the cat-cow, is something called a tail wag. We're going to turn and try to look back at that same side foot. What you want to be cautious of is you're not rotating or moving your hips left and right as you do this. You want to turn, keeping your hips still, and go to both sides. And as you do this motion, you should feel a stretch in the QL of your low back. Rotate slow and hold for a 2 to 3 count on each side, and you'll repeat this 10 repetitions as well. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of Weekly Talk with Doc and have learned how to take care of your health a little bit better. If you would like to schedule an appointment, please feel free to call us and one of our friendly front office team members would be more than happy to assist you in scheduling your appointment. It's the best way for us to really see what's going on with you, come up with a proper plan of action, and it gives you the opportunity to see our facility and make sure it's the right fit. We look forward to seeing you soon. Have a blessed day.